Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
Welcome, everybody, here to the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200. Hope everybody's having a fantastic afternoon here in beautiful Bakersfield, California, here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway Park. I'm your host, Rooster, a.k.a. Cody Gamers. I'm going to be bringing you all the action here on Elevated TV. And what a field of cars we got. Looks like we got 15, 16 cars here tonight. Got some James Curl, Caleb Hall, Daniel Folds, Mike Ashby, Kyle Klingenpill, Michael Harden, and Jonathan Hall, and others here tonight to duke it out for 200 big ones here at the Kern Raceway. Well, it's been a while since we done this. Last time we done one of these races was Myrtle Beach a few months ago, and it was a really good race. Couldn't ask for nothing, no better. These guys put on one heck of a show. I think we had like 24, 25 drivers at that race, and it's looking to turn out to be a really good race tonight. Caleb Hall sitting top of the board with a 17.803. You got James Curl, somebody with over a 10,000 iRating, with a 17.819. You got Jeremy Ashby with a 17.824. That's your top three as you see them on the board there on your left-hand side of your screen. And it's going to be fun tonight. Give you a little rundown. 200 laps is the big one. It's the big finish here tonight. Halfway break at lap 100, one spare tires, one fast repair, and it is a fixed setup race. $250 to win tonight. I think it's like $175 to finish third, and like $75, $50 for fifth. And there's other awards as far as like hard charger, tough break, pole award, and other things. So a lot of ideas, a lot of money up for grabs tonight. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Daniel Williamson, a little bit about him if you don't know, he's a big iRacer back in the day. Lost his fight with COVID a few years ago, and these guys kind of get together. All the guys he used to race with, they kind of get together and do these Daniel Williamson memorials, and always have a really good turnout, man. It's low car count tonight, but Kyle coming to me a while back and was like, "Hey, man, wanting to put a Daniel Williamson memorial race together, and we want you to broadcast it. Is there any way you can do it?" And I was like, "Man, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get it done." So definitely going to be interesting. And it's going to be fun. So they'll have, after practice ends here in about 9 minutes, they'll have single car qualifying. If you don't know what single car qualifying is, he'll line up everybody from slowest in practice to fastest in practice. So right now, it looks like, let me get my timing and scoring pulled up over here. Looks like the 33 of David, I'm going to say his name wrong, don't yell at me. David Planez is going to be going out first in qualifying, and then Caleb Hall will be going out last. So they're having the drivers meeting right now with the last 10 minutes of practice and getting everything situated. Looks like James Curl, Mike Ashby were your top three in practice. Richard Allen, Daniel Folds, your top five. Jeremy Root, Josh Jean, Kyle Klingenpill, Michael Harden, and Hayden Sprague, your top 10 in practice. Aaron Harden, Seth Dammer, Jonathan Hall, and Colby Bryant rounded out your top 14, with David Planez going rounding out your top 15. Hope everybody's had a fantastic Sunday. I've had a pretty good Sunday. Been kind of hanging around the house, getting everything situated for the broadcast tonight, and it's been kind of an interesting weekend. But we're here, we're alive, we're kicking, we're breathing, and we're on this earth one more day. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here live at the Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway, we'll have more of the action. Hopefully, we'll be going to single car qualifying, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back here to the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200 here in Bakersfield, USA at the Kevin Harvick Kern Raceway for the DW26 race events. I am your host, Rooster, a.k.a. Cody Demers, and everybody kind of on track right now. Looks like Caleb Hall's still the fastest one in practice. James Curl sitting in second, and Mike Ashley sitting your top 3. So we go back down track side. Kind of get you, let you listen in here for the last 3 minutes of practice, and hope you enjoy and kind of let you see the sights, sounds, and ears here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. 45 seconds left here in final practice for these guys, and looks like Caleb Paul going to be your fastest in practice. There you see Michael Harden in that orange and neon green number 77. Right in front of him is the number 16 is Seth Dammer. And the Rumley Trailers entry. Got Jonathan Hall right behind there in that red nose machine. Quick time, man. I hear you, Caleb. Alrighty, that's going to do it here for qualifying. We're going to get the field set and turn them loose for qualifying. We'll wait for the first car to load in. I believe David Planez is going to be the first one to go out. And that good wrench Chevrolet. After him is going to be, got my lineup right here, Colby Bryant. And the number 9 machine, Jonathan Hall, will be right after him. Seth Dammer. And then Aaron Harden will be after him. See Jonathan Hall there in that red number 25 machine. Going to be trying to back up to get behind the number 9 of Colby Bryant. After Seth Dammer is going to be Aaron Harden. Jonathan Hall's still trying to figure out how to get his car there. I think he's struggling a little bit. Now Seth Dammer's going to pull up behind him, but then Aaron Harden. And then the number 41 of Hayden Sprague. It's kind of funny because I was sitting in Discord with Jeremy Ashby. You'll see him in here later on. He's in the 01 machine, Mike Ashby. We were actually talking, and here come Caleb Hall with about I would say about 30 minutes, a little under 35 minutes left of final practice, and then he goes out there and puts it on quick time in final practice. So kind of crazy. Michael Harden up next in the number 77. Doesn't look like Hayden Sprague's going to pull up. Unless that's him in the 31 machine. Kyle Klingenpill will be after the Michael Harden machine. No, Josh Gwynn is going to be after the number 77. Then you got the 01 of Jeremy Root. See him there getting backed up. Then you see Daniel Folds in the 09 machine. He'll be the next one to go out. Richard Allen in the 82 will be going out after Daniel Folds. After Richard Allen, it should be the other 01 of Mike Ashby. There you see him. Here he comes, Mike Ashby. And then James Curl and Caleb Hall will be your last one to go out. So the first man to go out is going to be the number 3 machine. Nope, excuse me, 33 machine. Here he comes. David Ponez is going to be the first machine to come out. Going to be the man to set the pace here tonight as they go on board here with it. Gonna enter the top of 3 and 4. Try to get a little entry here. Green flag in the air for the number 33 machine. And I believe they get 2 laps of qualifying, no dead laps. So he's on his green flag lap now. Gonna come down the back straightaway. Shows him on the number 33 machine on time and score, but he's actually in number 8. Checkered flag for the number 33 machine, I believe. Nope, they're going to get an extra lap. So that was the white flag coming to the checkered now. Checkered flag in the air for the number 33 machine. Up next going to be the number... Well, I thought it was going to be the number 9 of Colby Bryant, but it's Patrick Mullins snuck in here. Now it is going to be the number 9 of Colby Bryant. Here comes that number 9 machine. Colby Bryant on his green flag lap here. And the FR8 Auctions number 9. Gonna drive down through 1 and 2, down off the back, 2 down the back stretch. Here he comes. Coming to the white flag lap. 18.281 time to beat so far. Only man to lay down a lap. .100. Top of the board for the number 9 machine. Gonna come back around. Get the checkered flag here. Let's see if he can improve any. 18.217 he does. Up next should be the number 25 of Jonathan Hall. The Outcast Mafia number 25 machine. There you see him on your screen. Looks like we got a couple late entrants. Patrick Mullins and Preston McGee have joined the party. Green flag in the air for the number 25 of Jonathan Hall. White flag in the air for the number 25 machine. 18.148, gonna put him second. Gonna come through 3. 3 and 4. Here comes the 25 machine. Off of 4. See if he can improve here. 18.076 puts him top of the board. Up next, going to be the number 16 of Seth Dammer. And the Rumley Trailers entry. Number 16. Beautiful looking race car. I'm so used to always seeing him in a bright non-purple race car with no numbers, with no sponsors, no nothing on it. So it's kind of cool to see him in an actual painted up race car now. Green flag in the air for the number 16. Through turns 3 and 4 at the KCRP. First lap, 18.039, top of the board for the number 16 machine. Here he comes off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway on his white flag lap. Coming into turn number 3 and 4. See if he can improve here. 17.999 for the number 16 machine. Up next going to be the number 31 machine. This shows him 85 on time and scoring, but it's a 31 machine. That's going to be Aaron Harden. Kind of curious if he's kin to Michael Harden. Green flag in the air for the number 31 machine. Working his way down to out of 2 down the back stretch. first time lap for the number 31 machine. 18.094. Going to put him third. He works his way down into turn number 3 and 4. Coming to the final lap. Second lap going to be a 18.047. Puts him second. See if we can't figure out who's next. Looks like Michael Harden in the number 77 is up on track. Hayden Sprague was actually supposed to go out before him, but I do not think he's racing. So it's going to be the number 77 of Michael Harden in that half orange, half green machine. Pretty cool looking race car there. 17.960. We're going to be top of the board for the number 77 machine of Michael Harden. Working down the backstretch into turn number 3 and 4. .974 does not pick it up any. Up next, in the Outliner Speed Shop Outcast Mafia, number 45, it's going to be Mr. Kyle Klingenpeel. 45 all-white machine with chrome rims. You don't see very many people with chrome rims, man. To me, like, I like I'm a personal fan of the black rims, but like the chrome rims on some cars with the white makes them just shine. It makes them pop. And that's just what the chrome rims do to his car. Coming to his first time lap here for the 45 machine. 18.036, going to put him third. See what he can do here on the second lap. .966, going to put him to second. Kyle Klingenpeel going to sit second on the board. Up next on the 78 machine, going to be Josh Gwynn. Coming off of turn number 4, green flags in the air for the number 78 machine. Down the backstretch, time to beat 17.960, laid down by the 77 of Michael Harden. Up off of turn number 4. First lap, 17.886, top of the board for the number 78 machine. Wow, what a lap. Gonna come through 3 and 4 for a second time lap. Can he pick it up and make it even faster? 17.886 goes just as fast. Up next, in the Outliner Speed Shop number 01, it's going to be Mr. Jeremy Root. If I had to pick a favorite car, this would probably be one of my top 3 favorite cars tonight. Green flag lap for the number 01. Gonna come through turns 4. First time lap, gonna be a 17.942, good enough for second. See if he can pick it up here. Time to beat, just set down by the 17.884. 17.947 for the number 01 machine of Jeremy Root. Up next in the Zeem Setup Shop, Trifolds Racing number 09. It's going to be Daniel Folds. Just waiting on the 09 machine to roll out. Here comes the number 09 machine. Daniel Folds and the team Zeems, Thronberg Construction, TFR, Trifos Racing. Number 09, green flag in the air for the 09 machine. Gonna roll through turn 2. Gonna get a little loose to the center there. Gonna kill his first lap. Coming to the white flag here. .791 for his first lap. Looks like he's a little bit loose. Working the wheel big time there. 17.887. You're going to put him second. Up next on the 82 machine, it's going to be Richard Allen. That's another pretty looking good looking car. Tell these guys like white. Not too sure what happened there. Must have had to fix something or reset something. Gonna try it again. Here he comes out of the pits. The 82 machine of Richard Allen. Still left to qualify. You got Richard Allen, Mike Ashby, James Curl, and Caleb Hall. Green flag in the air for the number 82 machine. It's gonna see if he can beat the time set down by Josh Jean of a 17.884. Richard Allen was fourth in practice. He was sitting fourth with a 17.835. See if he can improve that here. 18.626. Top of the board for the number 82 machine. Excuse me, negative. 18.627. Good enough for 11. Thought that said 17 there for a minute. Here he comes off of turn number 2. Let's see if he improves any. 17.963, gonna put him fifth. Up next, and the number 01 JBD RKM Setup Shop Cadillac. It's gonna be Mr. Mike, aka Jeremy Ashby. One of the SAR contenders here in the Crow Sim Shots Designs number 01 machine. Just raced here a couple weeks ago in the SAR, I believe it was the SAR Super Series or SAR Contender Series. And said he had a pretty good race car and was ready for tonight. And see what he can do here. He was sitting third in final practice. Looks like he's going to kill lap number 1 here. So he comes to the green flag. .567. See what he can do here on lap number 2. 17.843. Top of the board for the number 01 machine. Up next in the 51 machine with the over 10,000 I rating. It's going to be Mr. James Curl. Green flag in the air for the number 51 machine. Down the back straightaway. Gonna kill lap number 1. .740. Gonna come through 3 and 4. See if he can beat the time laid down by Mike Ashby. 17.838. He does so. Up next in the final qualifier of the night, in the number 14 Ryco Aftershock Setup. The Ryco Setup Shop and Aftershock Solutions number 14. It's going to be Caleb Hall. Green flag in the air for the number 14 machine. Whoa, big time loose there. Got to get some more heat in the tires here. Beautiful looking race car, man. Probably one of my top 3 favorites as well. A 19.804. Sure, that's not where he's going to sit on the board, though. Time to beat laid down by James Curl is 17.837. See what he can do here. Big time tight off of our number 4. 17.862. Gonna put him third. Looks like he'll be the final qualifier to go out. Or is Patrick Mullins gonna be able to qualify? Looks like the 17, Patrick Mullins is going to be able to qualify. So he'll be the last qualifier. Patrick Mullins, a late entry here in the number 17 machine. Through turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch. First lap for Patrick Mullins, 18.613. Through turn 3 and 4, final lap for the number 17. 18.376. Alrighty, so there you see him. The man that got the pole tonight here at Kern County. See if we can't get a word here with him. I don't see him in Discord. Never mind. Well, I was going to try to get a word with him, but he's not in Discord. So, that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to get set up and ready for pre-race ceremonies and go from there. So, don't go anywhere when we come back here live at the Kern County Raceway on Elevated TV. We'll have pre-race ceremonies and we get everything underway to go racing here.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, we are back here at the Kern County Raceway for the DW26 race events as they present the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200 here at Bakersfield, USA, at the Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. I am your host, Rooster, and I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. Good field of cars. James Curl, top of the board. They're in final practice, and it's going to be an interesting race. Looks like we got about 15, 16 drivers, and going to be fun, going to be exciting. But we're going to get pre-race ceremonies underway here. So if I could have everybody please stand and remove your hats as we get the prayer and the national anthem underway.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa, and my 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little Eves. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Alrighty, welcome back everybody here for that was the prayer national anthem. We're going to take a quick commercial break, give these guys time enough to get gridded up, get in their rides, get seated up on the front stretch, and then when we come back, we got a special Fire the Engines coming at you here in just a minute. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. iRace or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Alrighty, welcome back here at the Kern County Raceway. You see the field down the front stretch, and we're about to give the command to fire the engines. So, believe it or not, we got Daniel Williamson's two sons. They're going to give the command to fire the engines. In just a moment, we're going to get everything situated, let everybody get up on the front stretch, and go from there. So let me get a good camera angle so everything's being heard. Give me just a second.
We got 37 seconds.
You're good. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
In honor of my dad and my grandma in heaven. Drivers, start your engines.
All right, buddy, I'm dropping down.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. And that's a word from your race control there, Mr. Kyle Klingenfield. Alrighty, there you see the field rolling off. We're going to give you your starting lineup here. Starting on row number 1 is going to be the 51 of James Curl and the 01 of Mike Ashby. Row 2 is going to be the 14 of Caleb Hall and Josh Gwynn. Row 3 is going to be Daniel Foles and Jeremy Root. Row 4, Michael Harden and Richard Allen. Row 5 is going to be Kyle Klingenpill and Seth Dammer. Row 6 is going to be Aaron Harden and Jonathan Hall. Row 7 is going to be Colby Bryant and David Panez. Rounding out the top row 7. And rounding out your 15 starting cars is going to be Patrick Mullins. There you see the field off the back end of the pace car, getting their self situated, getting some heat in the tires, and we're about to turn them loose for 200 big ones here at Kern County. Taking a look at the current conditions, 66 degrees temperature, no humidity, north 2-mile-an-hour wind, and it's partly cloudy. There you see the field rolling down the backstretch. Pace car with the pace lights on. Going to be a good race here tonight at the Kern County Raceway. If you're just tuning in, I'm your host, Rooster, a.k.a. Cody Demers. I'm going to be bringing you all the action live here tonight at the Kern County Raceway. This is in honor to the man of Daniel Williamson, a iRacer that lost his fight with COVID a while back. These guys come together, they put on a show, they kind of throw a big race together, put a little bit of money on the line. It is 250 big ones to win here at Kern County. You got 15 late model stocks going to duke it out, and they get one fast repair, one set of tires, and I do believe they have to take the tires by halfway. Let me know in the chat who you're cheering on. Let me know who in the chat you're watching. Pace car lights look to be out here, and hopefully these guys will put on a show for you. The field works down the back straightaway. James Curl, Mike Ashby, Caleb Hall, Josh Gwynn, Daniel Foles, Jeremy Root, Michael Harden, Richard Allen, Kyle Klingenpill, Seth Dammert, Aaron Harden, Jonathan Hall, Colby Bryant, David Planez, and Patrick Mullins going to bring you into the restart zone. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're underway for the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200. There you see the field working down the backstretch. Kyle Klingenpill in the 45, trying to look underneath the 77 of Michael Harden. 3 laps of 200 complete. And James Curl and Mike Aspie starting to pull away little by little. Not getting too far from the field, but starting to pull away a little bit. It's really hard to pass here. I mean, it's going to be a big single file race. You're not going to see too many cars that are spread all over the place. I mean, or battling side by side, I should say. I mean, it's really hard to pass here. So looking to kind of see somebody mess up, you pounce on it, but you're also going to see these guys saving tires as they got to make 200 laps on one set. Harden. Here comes Root. Root trying to go to the outside. That's on the 14 machine of Caleb Hall. Caleb's going to go and run his line. Root going to try again. Root running a little bit. He's running up there in that lane too. That a little bit higher than Caleb Hall as he's looking to the outside here. This is a battle for the third position. Here comes the 01 machine. Here comes Harden. Harden looking, got a challenge on with Folds. Harden looking to the inside of Folds. Here comes Klingenpill. Klingenpill going to follow him. Meanwhile, up front, you got Root Hall battling it out for third. Ashby, Curl, Gwynn, all right there together. Ashby with a mirror full of a battle. Here comes Hall. Hall going to try to go to the outside. Ashby just kind of riding right now. 8 laps of 200 complete here at Kern County. Hall and Root still battling it out. Still side by side as they work into 3. Here comes Root. Root to the bottom. Hall on the outside. Outliner Speed Shop versus Ryko's Performance. Ryko on the outside. Outliner on the bottom. Root's going to get a little loose there as they work off of 2. Down into 3. Caleb going to clear him off of 4. Keep the third position. Here comes Ashby. Ashby looking on the back bumper. Here comes Hall. Hall on the outside of Ashby in 3 and 4. Way up there in that third groove. Mike Ashby looking to pounce on the number 51 machine. Trying to save tires, though, as well. Here comes the 14 machine of Hall. Hall looking back to the outside. This is your top 4. Here comes Ashby. Here's Hall. Ashby and Hall. Hall's going to dive to the bottom. Looking to the inside of the 01 machine. Oh, they're going to touch. That's going to move Hall. Ashby back from 2nd to 4th. Ashby probably not going to be too happy about it. Here comes Root. Root to the back bumper of the 14 machine. Curl starting to pull away just a little bit. Back here in the back. Whoa, Dammer with a big loose. Polanez looking on the back bumper of the 82 of Richard Allen. Everybody single file. Nobody pushing too hard. See what the most exciting battle on the racetrack is. There it is. Here comes David. David looking to the inside of the 82. Here he comes in the 8 machine to the inside of the 82 of Richard Allen. This is a battle for the 9th position. David looking to crack the top 10. He's going to do it. Here comes Richard Allen trying to get back to him. Then you got Seth Dammer, Colby Bryant, that number 9 back there. And meanwhile, out front, you got Curl, Hall, Root, Ashby, and Gwen, your top 5. Harden, Klingenpill, Folds, David, and Richard Allen, your top 10. Seth Dammer, 11th. Colby Bryant, 12th. Aaron Harden, 13th. Patrick Mullins in 14th. And Jonathan Hall, big time loose off of 4, is in the back of the field. Here comes David. David looking to the back bumper of the number 09 of Daniel Folds. Here comes Klingenfeld. Klingenfeld looking to the inside of Harden. He thought about it. Everybody single file. Harden trying to get to the back bumper of the 78 to crack the top 5. Here comes Klingenfeld, trying to work with him. Klingenfeld still right there. Here comes on the back bumper, Harden. Planez on the back bumper, Folds. Up front, Curl. Still within reach. Here comes Root to the inside of Hall. This is a battle for second. Down the backstretch. Here comes Root. Root trying to make something happen, trying to get to the back bumper of him. Hall gonna get in the wall a little bit, Root in the wall too. Root still on the back bumper of the 14 machine. Here comes Root. Root to the inside. Hall's going to let him go. Jeremy Root trying to run down the number 51 of James Curl. With 27 laps of 200 complete. Here comes the 01, trying to reel in the number 51 machine. This is Ryko versus Outliner Speedco right here, 1 and 2. Root all over the back bumper of him though. Root still on the back bumper of the 51 machine. Still right there. This is your race lead right here. Catching Jonathan Hall as your leader. There you see him off of turn number 4. This is the most exciting battle on the racetrack right here. Klingenfeld still on the back bumper of Harden. Looks like Caleb Hall. Here comes Ashby. Ashby to the inside of Caleb Hall. This is a battle for third. Here comes Ashby in the 01 machine. Side by side down the front straightaway. Ashby to the inside. Ashby's going to move to third. Caleb Hall back to 4. Meanwhile, though, up front, James Curl, Jeremy Root still 1 and 2, duking it out. Hall with heavy right front damage there. You see him tire caught sideways. Everybody's single file. Here comes Root. Root to the outside looking for it. No. He sees a lap car, says, I'm going to just wait. Hall really loose, big time loose. Let's see where he goes with the leaders. Hall going to go up high. Here comes Curl. Curled it onto the bottom. He's going to let the leaders go. Here comes Root. Root. Stand with your race leader. Here he goes to the outside. Going to try to use the drive off right here. Patrick Mullins, next car to go a lap down. Patrick Mullins going to go and move up on out of the way. Here comes Root. There goes Jonathan Hall to the inside of Patrick Mullins. That's going to put Patrick Mullins in 15th. Here comes Root. Battle for your race lead. Didn't want it to. Down the backstretch. Root down to the bottom. Curl on the outside. Here comes Root. Root's going to dive it in. Root's going to touch. He's going to touch. He's going to lose it. He saves it. Wow. What a save by the 0-1er Jeremy Root as they work into 1 and 2. Jeremy Root played his cards right. Got to the inside of a 51. Got a little tight. They door banged a little bit. Got a little loose, and he saved it, and he's going to try it again here off of 4. Here comes Root. We're going to use the drive again. Off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Root all over the back bumper of the 51 machine. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 to the outside. Now he's going to try the outside. Curl going to make him go to the bottom. Curl looks like he knows he's fast on the outside. Remember we said earlier, it's so hard to pass here. Here comes David. David to the inside of Kyle. 3 wide down the front stretch. Whoa, buddy! They're 3 wide off into turn number 1. David looking to the inside of Planez. Here, or Klingenpeel. Klingenpeel on the outside. Planez looking to the inside. Here he comes. Here comes Richard Allen. Nope. Kyle's going to throw it back down to the bottom. Not too sure what happened to Caleb Hall, but he has fallen all the way back to the 9th position. Mike Ashby up to 3rd. James Curl and Jeremy Root, they're still duking it out. Top 3, Jeremy Root, Mike Ashby, and Josh Queen, Michael Harden. Your top 5. There you see it on the screen. James Curl, Root, Ashby, Quinn, Harden. Your top 5. David Planez 6, Kyle Klingenpeel 7th, Richard Allen 8th, Caleb Hall 9th, and Seth Demmer rounds out your top 10. We're going to try to go back to the outside though. Let's go on board here with Root. See what he sees. We ride on board here. Jeremy Root in the 0-1 machine. Still hanging with your race leader, James Curl. James Curl not being given this race easy. Root said, nope, I'm going to follow right with you. 50 laps of 200, halfway of stage 1, halfway to go of stage number 1. The good thing is if they burn their equipment up, they at least get a set of tires on a fast repair at the halfway mark. Here comes Hall. Hall looking to the inside of Richard Allen. This is for 8. Hall going to try to go back to the front. into the outside wall there. 2 by 2. David on the inside. Michael Harden on the outside. Klingenpill on the bottom. Then you got Caleb Hall on the outside. 2 rows of 2. Klingenpill, David, oh, big time loose. Wow, what a save by the number 8 machine. Here comes Klingenpill. Here comes Hall. Hall making the outside line work, passing him. Becoming the high side hustler. He's going to shoot down to the bottom. Look at the inside of Michael Harden. Big time loose by the number 14 machine. Kobe Bryant loose. Here comes Hall. Hall to the inside of Harden. David on the outside. Klingenpill on the bottom. They just swap positions. Caleb going to get really tight. Whoa! Keep her on the wall, Michael. Here comes David. David all over the back bumper of the 14 machine. Harden into the wall there, down the backstretch. Into the wall again. Here he comes. He's going to move up out of the groove. Going to lose a couple positions there. Here comes Klingenpill. Klingenpill on the bottom. Here comes Allen. Allen on the bottom with 82. Allen and Harden. The ninth. Here comes Foles. Foles and Bryant. Hall making him. He's a man on a mission right now, passing him on the outside line. Here he comes to work on Josh Gwynn for the 4th position. Passing him on the outside line. He's setting his sights on Mike Ashby in the number 01 machine. Look at the drive of the number 14 machine up off of 4. Here comes Klingenpill. Klingenpill looking to the inside on the number 8 machine. Klingenpill just can't get under him as we go on board here with Kyle. Kyle to the bottom. Here he comes, looking to the bottom. Caleb's going to get the wall there a little bit. Richard Allen going to go to the inside of Kyle Klingenpill. He's going to take that lap. Meanwhile, though, out front, James Curl, Jeremy Root, Mike Ashby, the top 3. Caleb Hall in 4th. Here comes Josh Gwynn looking back down to the bottom. Jeremy Ashby starting to pull away from the 14 machine. Whoa! Big loose out by the number 14 machine. Hang on over there, sir. Looks like Patrick Mullins, the first car to be out of the race, parked it in the garage, said, I've had enough. Here comes Josh off to the inside of Caleb Hall as they work down the front stretch. Josh Quinn all over the back bumper. Here comes Richard Allen. Richard Allen to the inside of David. Klingenpill. Whoa! Josh going to get in the wall. Caleb into the wall. Here comes Allen. Allen to the inside of David. Right in front of him. We got Josh and Caleb duking it out. Josh Quinn, Caleb Hall, Richard Allen, Klingenpill, David. .77 laps at 200 down. No caution so far. Here comes Josh. Josh back to the bottom. Caleb big time loose off of 2. Here comes Allen. Allen back looking to the inside of Caleb. Caleb really, really loose off of turn number 4. Here comes Foles. Foles working his way back up to the back. He's going to door bang with David. They're going to keep it straight. They work off into 1. Here comes Klingenpill. Klingenpill to the inside. Looking to the inside of the number 8 machine. Meanwhile, though, your leader's working on Colby Bryant. James Curl still your leader as we're approaching halfway here at Kern County. Richard Allen to the inside of the 14 and Caleb Hall. Here he comes. To the inside. Side by side as they work down into 1. Allen on the bottom. Caleb on the outside. Here comes Foles. Foles right behind him, laying in weight. Caleb, whoa! Caleb is just breaking loose everywhere he turns. Here comes Foles. Foles big run off of 2, down into 3. Here comes to the inside of Allen. The 09 on a march to the front. Whoa! And right behind them you got David. And the 14 of Caleb and Kyle Klingenpill as they battle for the 8th, 9th, and 10th position. Here comes David. David down to the bottom. Caleb working his way back on the outside. Here comes Kyle. Kyle back to the bottom. Whoa, Caleb hard in the wall. Here goes Kyle goes to the inside. Keep your eyes on that 45. Looking to the inside of Caleb Hall. Folds hard in the wall. Wow, Folds hard in the impact in the front stretch wall off of 4. Richard Allen starting to get loose. Everybody's starting to get loose. Here comes the 77. Ashby starting to push a little bit, trying to catch the Jeremy Root machine. There's the difference. Folds. A lot of right side damage there. You see it coming up on halfway. This time, next time by, 10 to go till halfway. 10 laps to go till halfway. $92 of 100 complete, or 200 complete. James Curl, Jeremy Root, Mike Ashby, your top 3. Josh Gwynn, Michael Harden, your top 5. Richard Allen, Daniel Foles, Klingenpill, Hall, David, your top 10. Seth Dammer in 11th. Looking for the 10th position on David. Kobe Bryant 9th. Aaron Harden 13th. Jonathan Hall 14th. Jonathan Hall is 2 laps down. Aaron Harden, Kobe Bryant are 1 lap down. Caution flag is out. Kobe Bryant. It's the driver that's going to bring it out here at halfway. And I know these drivers got to be ready. Got to be. Whew, thank God for that. So we take a quick look here at what happened with the number 9 machine. There you see it. Oh. Let's go back and see if we can't figure out what happened. Looks like he just gets a little not too good entry there. Goes in turn number 1 and 2, gets a little loose, breaks loose, tries to save it, breaks loose again. It just goes around, cannot save it. Whoa, good job by Aaron Harden not to get involved in it. That's right in front of your leaders too. I'm sure this is gonna be the halfway break. If we take a look who's all gonna come down pit road: James Curl, Mike Ashby, Caleb Hall, Richard Allen, Folds, David Planez, Jonathan Hall, Seth Dammer, take a quick look there. Pit road. James Curl, there you see him getting 4 fresh Hoosier tires on that number 51 machine. Ashby going out. Here comes David. And then you got Daniel Foles rolling out as well. It's like a lot of people a couple people staying out, trying to, I guess, use for track position. I'm not too sure if you have to take your tires by halfway, but if you do, I think that's a good thing. Don't have our top 3 in the Discord, so looks like no interviews here at halfway. Looks like Jeremy Root gonna stay out and not elect to take tires here. Try to use the track position. You see that? Hey, we went 95 laps, green flag. So gonna be getting, looks like the 1 to go here. Jeremy Root, Josh Gwynn, Michael Harden, Kyle Klingenpill, and Caleb Hall will be bringing them back to the green flag. Pace car's going to dive off on the pit road. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Jeremy Root with a great restart. 100 down, 100 to go here at Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. And here comes Caleb Hall to the inside. You got Curl, Ashby. Here comes Josh Gwynn looking to the inside of Jeremy Root. Caution flag going to be out. Looks like that's going to be the halfway break. Now the question is, will we see others? Now will we see people come down pit road? Yep. Gonna have Jeremy Root, Josh Gwynn. Looks like everybody's coming down pit road. Looks like the field is going to be stopped on pit road here. While we get the field situated, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we got a little under 100 laps to go. Actually, we got like 90-some laps to go till we decide a winner here and who will take home the $250 here for the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200. Don't go anywhere. We will return.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Alrighty, welcome back here at the Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway. Looks like Jeremy Root, Caleb Hall, James Curl, Mike Ashby, Daniel Foles will be your top 5. Looks like Josh Gwynn's probably going to get a spot back behind the 09 of Daniel Foles. I believe they're making Root go to the rear of the field. Nope. He's going to get into the 6th position. James Curl, Caleb Hall be your front row. Ashby, Folds, Root, Josh Gwynn, Michael Harden, Kyle Klingenfield, Richard Allen, and David will round out your top 10. Pace cars off. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway here. Great restart by the 14 machine of Caleb Hall. Not too sure what he done after that pit stop, but he is moving. Here comes Gwynn to the inside of Foles. Here comes Root. Root right there with him. Ashby on the bottom. Here comes Curl. Curl right there with him too. Here comes Gwynn. Gwynn looking to the inside of Ashby. Ashby going to get back down to the bottom. Here comes Ashby. Ashby to the inside of Curl. Curl on the outside. Ashby on the bottom. Here comes Gwynn to the inside of Foles. Foles on the outside. Root right there in tow. Ashby on the bottom. That JBD, Justin Brooks Designs, Crow Sim Shops number 01. On the bottom, the Trifolds Racing, Blake Thronberg Construction, Zeems, Team Zeems.com, 09 of Daniel Folds. On the outside, here comes Gwynn. Gwynn on the bottom. Gwynn trying to help Ashby. Ashby looking to the inside. Curl with a lot of left front wheel damage. Fender damage. Here comes Ashby. Ashby to the inside of the 51 machine. Here comes Ashby. Ashby on the bottom. Folds still working the outside line. Down the back straightaway they go. Here comes Ashby. 111 laps completed, 200. Here comes Gwynn. Gwynn now looking to the inside of Folds. Field going to try to single file here. Here comes Root. Root to the inside. Looking to the inside of Gwynn. Down the back stretch. Root's going to let him have it. Meanwhile, though, Curl with a back bumper full of the 01 machine of Mike Ashby. Down the back stretch of the road. Here comes Folds. Folds to the inside. Looking to the inside of the 01 machine. Here comes Folds. Folds down to the bottom. Ashby on the outside. Down the front straightaway. Who's going to have it this time? Ashby's going to have third. Folds still working there. Ashby on the outside. Here comes Folds. Folds got it by half a car. Down the back straightaway. Folds going to clear him. Here comes Root. Root looking to the inside. Battle of the 01s. Here comes Folds looking to the inside of Curl. Ashby's still not done yet. Ashby still on the outside. Here he comes. Down the back straightaway. Ashby on the top side. Folds on the bottom. Here comes Ashby. Ashby going to drive it down there. Root just laying in wait. Jeremy Root in the other 01. Ashby not giving up. Putting up a fight here with 09 of Daniel Folds. Here comes Folds on the bottom. Ashby on the outside. We look on board here from Root. The nose cam. There you see it. Side by side battle. Camaro versus Cadillac. Down the back straightaway. Ashby's going to try to dive back to the inside. Folds on the outside. Here comes Ashby back down to the back. They're going to door bang a little bit. To the inside goes the 01 machine of Ashby. Ashby going to try to follow Folds. Ashby going to get in the wall a little bit there. Here comes Folds on the outside of the 51 of James Curl down the back straightaway. These guys are putting up a fight. This is for second, third, fourth, fifth. Folds. Ashby in tow. Ashby on the outside, high side, hustling it with Folds around Curl. Here, they're going to single file out. Caleb Hall has opened up about a 4-second gap over the 09. A little over 4 seconds. Folds got to run him down, or will Caleb Hall hold off and get the 250 big ones? Everybody's single filing out. Folds pulling away from Ashby. Curl. Root looking to the inside of Curl. Here comes Root. Root to the inside. Battle for fifth. Or fourth, excuse me. Root goes to the inside. Curl gonna let him have it. I think the left front damage is hurting Curl a lot. I'm not too sure how the damage affect with the new damage model. Not too sure how it affects the handling of your car here, with it being such a bigger racetrack. But I do believe the left front damage is not what James Curl wants right now. Out front, though, the 14 of Caleb Hall. Since the drop of the green flag at halfway, he checked out, has not yet looked back. Folds trying to reel him in. Folds still right there, trying to reel him in. Just trying to pull away a little bit from Ashby. Here on lap 30, we're going to give you a crank it up here at the Kern County Raceway Park, presented by Outlander Speed Shop. And we're back here. Caleb Hall, drop of the green flag at halfway. One caution so far as we take a quick look here at your elevated TV race summary. Lap 136 of 200. 64 laps to go. 2 cautions, 8 caution laps, 2 lead changes. James Curl qualified on the pole. Caleb Hall got the lead from him at halfway. There's your 2 lead changes. Colby Bryant with a spin down the backstretch to bring out our first caution, and then the halfway break caution for the second caution. That's been your 2 cautions. This is your elevated TV race summary here from Kern County. Top 5 so far is Caleb Hall, Daniel Foles, Mike Ashby, Jeremy Root, and James Curl. 139 complete of 200. And Caleb Hall starting to catch lap traffic here in his Ryco Performance number 14 Aftershock Solutions machine. And not too sure if anybody's even going to get to him. It's going to probably take a late race caution. And if you're sitting in Caleb's spot right now, you're not wanting any more cautions. You're wanting this thing to go green flag to the end. The first half of the race was pretty good. No cautions until right at halfway, with Colby Bryant spinning off of turn number 2. And then since the drop of the green flag, it's been all, Caleb Hall. No caution so far on 141 laps complete. 41 laps into the second half, and just kind of riding right now. I mean, he doesn't really have to push. No pressure from behind. He's just got to play his cards right and hope no caution comes out. Oh, Colby Bryant with a big loose there again. So we look a little bit further back. Daniel Foltz, Mike Ashby, Jeremy Root. Jeremy Root trying to catch the 01 machine. Battle of the 01s again. So everybody kind of separated by a little bit. You got James Curl right there on your screens. We take a look through the field. Josh Gwynn, Kyle Klingenpill, the 78, the 45. They're nose to tail. Klingenpill trying to, caution's out. Dammer's around. Dammer down the backstretch. Seth Dammer, the number 16 machine, going to bring out a late race caution. And Caleb Hall did not want to see that. Let's take a quick look and see what happened with the number 16. Seth Dammer through 1 and 2 and just loses it. Actually, right in front of you. Oh my goodness, right in front of your leader. Loses it. Not what Caleb Hall wanted to see really that time. Wow, right in front of your leader is the number 16 is going to go around. Not too sure if Caleb Hall got any nose damage from that. Hopefully he got on the binders really quick and didn't have to get no damage from it, as you see the 31 of Aaron Harden going around to get his lap back. Seth Dammer's a lap down, Colby Bryant 2 laps down, and Patrick Mullins the only car to start and park. Caleb Hall. And you got to think, when you're in Caleb Hall's position, you got to think, and you're leading the race, you got a big lead over second. The second place probably doesn't even have a chance of catching you. And then, boom, car spins out right in front of you. You probably get a little bit of nose damage. Doesn't affect you any. Then you got a caution, and now you got to redo everything that you just pitch perfect, while ago. Now you got to redo everything again. And, you know, sitting in Caleb Hall's shoes, you know, probably, hey, I've probably got a fast car. I've probably got a car to win. But, you know, Daniel Foles is just, I believe, is just as fast. I mean, the last lap, best lap by Caleb is a 17.788. Daniel Foles' best lap is a 18.058. So Caleb Hall, the only ones in the 17s at the moment. There's a lot of stuff that plays in the difference there. I mean, you got to think, you know, can Caleb run that consistently? Can he do that, you know, 100%? Or can he do that one lap and then, you know, run it again in 20 laps? I mean, that's just things you got to think about. As looks like we're getting the one to go, and Caleb Hall going to choose the outside line here, knowing, hey, it's faster. So, and the big thing with it is too is that, you know, him being the leader, he does get lane choice, so that helps him out a lot. And you know, then he kind of, with him being able to play the restart, he can kind of go when he wants to. So, just he's got a lot of factors in the key too with the restart here. 151 down on 200. Here we go. Green flag back in the air, and great start by Caleb again. Doesn't look like Foles got nowhere to go. Here comes Root on the outside. They work off into turn number 1. They're 3 wide behind them in the back. Root gonna look to the inside. Here comes Curl to the inside of Ashby. Ashby in the 01 on the outside, the pink and white one. Root in the black and white 01. Here comes Ashby. Ashby on the outside trying to get around him for third. Here comes Root. Root. Whoa! Big time. Not clear. Big wreck down the backstretch. That's going to bring out a caution. Let's go back and take a look. Take a look and see what happened here. Looks like Root just didn't check his surroundings, and oh man, Curl goes around. And as we take one more quick look, kind of see what happened. Let's go off the back bumper of the 09 of Daniel Foles. Let's just looking at it. Yeah. One more look. Looks like the 01 just didn't realize that Ashley was on his outside, and that's going to bring out the caution. $155 of 200 laps complete here. Still under caution here. One to go this time by. Caleb Hall, Daniel Folds going to bring him into the restart zone here. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Caleb Hall with another great restart. Folds going to get around Ash in front of Ashby. Ashby going to get down. Here comes Gwynn. Klingenpil. Klingenpil looking to the inside of the 78, though. This is a battle for fifth. Klingenpil trying to break the top four for the first time all night. Behind him, you got Hall, Richard Allen, Root, Curl. Here comes Hall. Hall to the inside of the 82 machine. Root on the bottom. Jeremy Root in the 01. Whoa, big wall impact there by the 82. Here comes Hall. Hall to the bottom 01 of Jeremy Root. Here comes the 51 machine of James Curl. He's going to duck him 3 wide into turn number 1. Here comes Curl to the bottom. Root in the middle. Allen on the bottom. He thought about it. Here comes Root to the inside of Hall. Jeremy Root, been fast all night, trying to work his way back up to the front. Is he going to run out of time? Here comes Caleb Hall. Caleb Hall pulling away from Daniel Folds. Jeremy Root, though. Jonathan Hall. Here comes Curl. Curl back down to the bottom there, 3 wide once again in turn number 1. Here comes Curl. Curl's going to shift up a little bit. Curl. Putting him 3 wide. Whoa, Hall going to get to the right rear of the 51 machine. He's going to save it, though. Here comes Allen. There you see the field. Single file, as far back as you can see. Klingenpil. Looking to try to get around Gwynn. Here comes Klingenpil to the bottom. Glenn on the outside. Glenn going to give it to him. Here comes Harden. Harden trying to work there with him as well. Down the back straight away. Gwynn going to try to get back to the inside of Kyle Klingenpil. Kyle Klingenpil going to break the top 4 for the first time tonight. 167 laps of 200. Getting down to the end of the wire. Who wants it more? Who's going to get it more? Can anybody chase down Caleb Hall? 34 laps to go here at Kern. Here comes Root to the inside of David. This is for the 7th. Here comes Root. Jeremy Root to the inside. He's going to take it back, tuck back behind, and hold off on it. Curl hard in the wall. Allen. Oh, Curl going to get touched by the Richard Allen machine. Here comes Root to the inside. Root, David, Gwynn, battling it out, duking it out for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Here comes Root back to the inside of the 78 of Gwynn. Josh Gwynn in the 78. Jeremy Root in the 01. David Panez in the 8. Oh, big swabble there out of the 8 machine. Meanwhile, up front, Caleb Hall. Looks like he's starting to get a little tight. Or just maybe missed his lot. Coming down to 20 to go. Getting down to 20 laps to go. Can anybody catch the 14 machine as we got 25 to go here at Kern. Daniel Foles slowly reeling him in. Trying to get to the back bumper. There's your top two in your screen. The 14 of Caleb Paul is your leader. The 09 of Daniel Foles is your second. Caution flag's gonna fly. Looks to be Colby Bryant and Richard Allen are around. Let's go back and see what happened. Looks like the 51 and the 82 from earlier were not happy with each other. Well, getting to the end of the end of the end. $180 of 200 complete. Taking a quick look at your race summary. 21 laps to go, 5 cautions, 21 caution laps, and 2 lead changes. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Now's when you're going to probably see more cautions than you would like to see. And it's not what you want to see, that's for sure. $20 to go. One to go. And we're going to be coming to 18 laps to go. Does anybody have anything for the number 14 of Caleb Hall? Green flag back in the air. 18 laps to go to decide the $250 winner. Top 3 going to be single filed out. Here comes Root. Root on the outside of Harden. Here comes Penez, plays on the bottom. Here comes Foles. Foles looking for the rattle for the race lead with 16 to go. Daniel Foles and the team Zeems Camaro. Ryko versus Zeems. Who's going to get it more? Ashby's blinking. 16 to go. $15 laps to go. Who's gonna get it? Ashby blinking. $14 to go. Foles all over the back bumper. Meanwhile, behind them, here comes Klingenpiel. Klingenpiel on the outside. Harden on the bottom. Michael Harden in that orange and neon green number 77 on the bottom, trying to work with Kyle Klingenpiel on the outside. Here comes Foles. Foles to the bottom. Down the back straightaway, side by side battle for your race lead. Foles is going to tuck back behind the 14. Daniel Foles trying to get to the back bumper of the 14, trying to get around him. Caleb Hall trying to hold him off for 11 more laps. Has he burned his stuff up? Or will the 09 get to him? Caution flags out. Jonathan Hall's around. Go back and see what happened. Jonathan Hall just loops it with a little love tap from the 82 of Richard Allen. Nine laps to go to decide the winner of the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200 here at Kern. Still under caution here with 7 laps to go, and man, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Who's going to want it more? Who's going to take home the crown and the $250? One to go. 5 lap shootout to decide a race winner here at Kern. Daniel Foles on the bottom. Caleb Hall, your race leader, on the outside. Ashby, Root, Klingenpiel, Harden, Pelez, Gwynn, Richard Allen, Dammer, and others Green flag, back in the air, 5 laps remaining here. And Panez is going to put it 3 wide on the start. No, he's going to tuck back behind him. Here comes Fold. Ashby on the bottom. Klinkenpill in. Looking to the inside. Root's going to get in the wall. Here comes David. David to the bottom. This is a battle for 5th. Root in 5th. Root trying to push Klinkenpill. Here comes Root back on the outside. 4 laps to go. Down the back straightaway. Root thought about getting down to the bottom. He's going to clear Klinkenpill. Here he comes to the inside of Klinkenpill. Do 3 and 4. They're going to touch a little bit. Root's going to get loose. Pelez is going to try to check up without hitting him. He's going to go to the inside of the 01, down to the short stretch. 3 laps to go here at Kern. Here comes Gwynn to the inside of Harden. Meanwhile, up front, 2 laps to go. Caleb Hall and Daniel Folds. Your top 2 with Ashby in 3rd. Down the flag stretch. If we make it back to the flag stand without a caution, white flag, race is official. Here comes Folds. Folds to the back bumper. White flag in the air. Race is official. Here comes Folds. Folds back down the back stretch. Can he get to the back bumper? The number 14. Caleb's got 1 corner not to mess up. Through turns 3 and 4. Off of turn number 4. Your Daniel Williamson Memorial Race winner is going to be Caleb Hall. Caleb Hall with the win here tonight in the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200. He's going to be $250 richer. Caleb Hall coming home tonight. You're a winner with Daniel Folds in 2nd, Mike Ashby in 3rd. Taking a quick look at your race results. Caleb Hall comes home 1st, Daniel Folds 2nd, Mike Ashby 3rd, Cloud Klinkenpill 4th, Jeremy Root 5th, Daniel Panez 6th, Michael Harden 7th, Richard Allen 8th, Josh Quinn 9th, Seth Dammer 10th, Aaron Harden 11th, Jonathan Hall 12th, Colby Bryant 13th, James Curl 14th, Patrick Mullins 15th, Hayden Sprague 16th, Josh Quinn 17th, and Preston McGee rounding out your top 18. We're going to try to get your top 3 in the booth with us and get a word with them and go from there. Alrighty, we've got down here, got a word with Mike Ashby. He's coming home 3rd, no laps led, started 2nd, lowest 8th. Got up to 2nd, Ashby. First question, I want you to walk me through what kind of happened there with you and Jeremy Root on the backstretch.
Yeah, I don't know. I was above him, and the dude just came straight up into my left front. But stayed where we were, so I'm not too mad about it.
Right. Well, walk me through the race tonight. I know you kind of qualified 2nd, kind of fell back a little bit there. Caleb Hall kind of roughed you up a little bit there in turn number 3. Get to the inside of you and kind of fell back there, rode the first half, and then kind of, I would say, pushed a little bit, but didn't push a little bit the second half.
Yeah, I mean, that was just how me and Caleb race. We're always racing hard. We're good buddies. But saved a lot of tire, almost a little too much tire in the first half of the race, and then tried something different in the second half, and we were just a tick too free. I think I put too much fuel in it. But we were pretty good. Very happy with how we finished.
Alrighty, anybody, friends, family, sponsor-wise you want to thank?
Yeah, most importantly, everybody that put money into this race to give us something to race for. And RKM Setup Shop, Crow Sim Shots, Brooks Speed Shop, Patriot Media, Justin Brooks Designs. Feel like I'm leaving somebody out, but I think that's about it.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on your third place tonight. I believe you made $150, $175. I'm not too sure there. So congratulations on your third place and coming up 2 spots short.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, coming down here to the Team Zeems Trifolds Racing number 09 of Daniel Foles. Didn't lead any laps tonight, man. You started 5th. You fell back pretty deep in the field and looked like the outside was rolling there for you early on in the first half.
Yeah, we put it 5th on the board for qualifying and just went to the tire conservation mode there in the first half and rode around in the back for about the first 50 and started to push back up for some position before the halfway caution and did some little bit of pit strategy and managed to work our way to a podium finish here.
Well, I got to ask you too, I seen you rode the first half. The second half, did you ride any, or did you kind of do like the same thing you done in the first half where you kind of didn't ride as much the first 50, but you kind of rode a little bit and then kind of pushed the last 50?
Well, we restarted 4th there after the halfway break and pushed to get to 2nd, and Caleb had set sail, so I was just kind of riding and managing my tires from there. Then the caution started coming, so once those cautions started flying, and any green lap we had from there on was pushing pretty hard.
I got you. Well, any friends, family, sponsor-wise, do you want to thank for getting you here second?
It was first and foremost the Williamson family and Outlier for putting this race on. I didn't know Daniel personally, but I know he was had a lot of good friends in the community and was very, very well respected. Got to thank Zeem Setup Shop on the car, Wraps for the badass paint scheme, and Thornburg Construction.
Alrighty, well, coming home with the second place tonight, it's going to be Mr. Daniel Folds. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, walking on down here to the man that hit everything on the racetrack but the pace car, I think, Mr. Caleb Hall. Caleb, it looked like the first 100 laps, man, you could not get a handle on this race car.
Man, that first bit, I didn't know what to do, and then we had them run up there to us, and I ran route a little bit, and then I got up there to Jeremy, and going down the back stretch into 3, it's so hard to tell inside these cockpits. Like, Ashby and Daniel can attest to it. You'll think you're there, and then you go off in the corner, and the guy's pissed because it was never called. And it's like that in the real car, too. Unless it's called, you really don't know, and I thought I was there on Ashby, and he came over the mic in Discord and wasn't too happy. I realized then we were only on like lap 20, so I decided to just ride around. I went back here to the back. Honestly, I was just a tad bored. Like, these long races, I get very bored, and it's not because the racing's bad. It's just that I can't really focus. Like, even when I build open sets, like, I got to do them like 5-minute stints because I will get bored. So we went back here. We had some fun. Seth roughed me up going into the corner one time, so I just gave it right back. No harm, no foul. And then me and Harden got to racing there, and he was kind of clogging up the top, but not too terrible. And then we just pitted on lap 94 instead of the lap 100. That way I could jump everybody right there on that start, and came out the leader right there at the halfway.
And I gotta ask you, you had to lead there after halfway. The race pretty much went green flag from lap 1 to halfway break, and then after the halfway break, you got the lead, got to jump there on curl. What was going through your mind when you come off of turn 2 and you seen Dammer spin out in front of you?
My fault, and still my fault. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, making sure my Discord was on something weird. When I saw it, he barely slid to right rear right there.
Nope, we can't hear him now. Looks like Caleb Hall's having some mic technical difficulties. Let's see if we can't get him back in here.
Yeah, I'm texting him, trying to get it fixed.
Alrighty, give us just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to try to get Caleb back in here to finish his interview that he was midway through.
He says 1 second.
There you heard it. Yeah, we got you now.
Yeah,
All right.
my Discord literally logged me out. That's why I asked earlier if y'all could hear me. What was the last thing you heard?
So you were talking about how we were talking about Dammer spinning out in front of you.
Oh yeah, he just spun it out in front of us. That's all that was. It was clear as day. I guess his arm itched or whatever. But you know, I was upset because like the lap before that, Ashby and Curl asked how hard I was pushing, and I didn't really think I was going that hard. I was setting my pace kind of how I do in like Sara or an open official, just rolling out of the gas, rolling back into it. But I don't know what everyone else did. I know when I came down pit road, I took 2 tires and I filled it up to like 15 gallons. Because the setup was already a tad bit loose off. That way it'd be stable. And the 2 tires with this tire model, it's like 2/10 advantage versus 4. So, you know, I didn't realize I had that big of a lead, but I definitely hated seeing the caution come out.
I got you. Well, anybody, friends, family, sponsor-wise, you want to thank for getting you home $250 richer?
Well, first off, I got to thank Kyle Cleanuphill. The first year we did this, it was me and him and the rest of the crew. We tackled it. I still have the spreadsheet of that. I think we had almost 80 entries, and I think 80% of the people in this race were in that inaugural race as well. But it's a lot of pride. It's the first one I've raced. Usually I know last year I wasn't home, and the years before that I helped Kyle Adman. But I just want to dedicate the race to Heather and her 2 sons, along with everybody a part of Accelerated Motorsports, James Curl, Kyle Cleanuphill, Michael Harden, Kenny Lang, Preston McGee, Jonathan Hall, Corey Dunn, Brian Reedy, Colby Bryant, and Tony McGuire. Without them, we wouldn't have had a group at all. And without Daniel, we wouldn't have even came close to knowing each other on the sim. But other than that, I got to thank Ryco Performance, one of the best setup shops on the service. Aftershock Setup Solutions, Crow Cinematography, Justin Brooks Designs, Hull Visual Works, and just everyone who gets on here and helps me in officials and Sara. You know, I got Hunter, Riley, Justin, all of them guys. It's one big group effort, and each one of them have played a part into this tonight.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on your win and your $250 richer. And what are you going to do? Go to Walt Disney World?
Honestly, I'll probably just set it up in the bank account and not even.
He's going to Waffle House.
We do got a race this weekend, so I don't know. I might splurge a little bit and get front row parking this time.
Alrighty, well, that's a word with Caleb Hall, your race winner tonight here for the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty, well, Kyle Cleanuphill, he finished 4th tonight. He's the one that is behind all this, put this together. And Kyle, the floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, congratulations to Caleb on winning that. I know it means a lot to him to be able to do that, like he said, most of the time. It's the first Daniel Williamson race I've ever raced. I've always been the admin of it, so I thought about how we could make this a little different this year and make it an invite-only deal. I hope everybody watching enjoyed it. I thought the race was pretty good for my seat. Tried to kind of ride around and take care of my stuff, get to halfway, and then see where we stacked up. But yeah, definitely congrats to Caleb and Jeremy and Daniel. They definitely put on a good show. Definitely think we'll have them back again for sure. I just want to say a big shout out to Heather Williamson, Outlier Speed Shop. They're the ones that made all of this possible. They're the ones that put up this money. You know, a lot of these big money races like this, there's an entry fee and stuff like that. So all this money was sponsored. So we have to thank them, because without them, we wouldn't have the money to pay out for this race. So congratulations to him on his big win. And I want to thank everybody from Outcast Motorsports Accelerated. Thank you for the awesome stream. You do a wonderful job of that. And yeah, just had a good night, and hopefully we would have finished 3 spots better, but maybe we'll do that next time.
All righty. Well, we appreciate you having us to broadcast the races, and you know, we appreciate Heather for putting up the money and stuff for allowing these guys to do this, so we can come in here and broadcast a really good race. My last race with doing this was at Myrtle Beach for the last Daniel Williamson Memorial Race, and it was a pretty good race. Had a lot more cars that time than we did this time, but all in all, both good races. And people think they get on here and that these guys race for the $250 or whatever the money's put up for, but that's not the true meaning to all this. Caleb, and I'm sure Daniel Foles and Ashby and Kyle can all progress. They get in here and they do this for Daniel because to them the money is nothing. To have Daniel back and be able to get on here and race in his honor is kind of what means it all to them. So everybody over here at Elevated, we appreciate you guys having us. We appreciate you guys tuning in, watching at home. This is going to do it here on Elevated TV for the Daniel Williamson Memorial 200, and hope to see you in the next